What's going on, guys? It's your boy Tom Dom here with another YouTube video. Today I'm going to be discussing a little bit about Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, this game has proven to me to be probably the best game of this year, and it's going to continue to be that way. I mean, we still got online coming out in November with an unknown date, but today I'm going to be mainly discussing the features that we have and we need to go over. Now, I'm just going to be going over features that you can generally do in the game, you know, stuff that you can do in town and stuff that you can do out and about while you're just free roaming over the game. So, with that said, let's just jump into this real quick. Now, I'm going to go over these stores really briefly. There's not much to say about them. They're kind of basic, you know, but there's a lot of good options you can have. Like in the background here, I got a little bit of barbershop action. It's kind of similar to Grand Theft Auto Online or just Grand Theft Auto in general, how you can customize your character with different facial features. The only thing that's different is that your hair continuously grows over time. So that's kind of a really cool feature they actually added in the game, and I'm kind of happy for that. But besides the barbershop, we got, you know, the weapon store. Now, there's actually kind of a lot of cool things going on in the weapon store. You got a whole list of different varieties of weapons that you can choose over in accessories. And in this little video here, I show, you know, a Springfield rifle in this game, and I was actually surprised they added this in here. There's different things you can go over. You can varnish your weapons, you can put leather straps, different kind of customizations like that. You can even engrave your weapons and personalize them to what your, you know, what your play style is and what you want to look like in the actual game. But there's a lot of other things besides that. I mean, there's also a general store. You can buy elixirs, healing potions, pretty much. That's what I call them. You know, I'm just old school like Skyrim, but you can buy a bunch of different outfits, clothes, paint them certain colors, different leather textures, and there's a whole bunch of other stuff you can change in the game to actually personalize your character, different animals you can hunt, and change different kind of skins on your character. So that's kind of cool feature they added in. I mean, my favorite options though are the hats. I can go over the hats for hours and hours and hours. So there's a lot of personalization in this game that I feel is really important to the gameplay, so I'm glad they added in all this personalization. But there's also a lot of things like bounty hunting, as you're going to see here. It's actually really fun. I just love hunting down people. Now, another thing you can do is also look for treasure maps and find lost treasure. Now, they can be hidden anywhere with these treasure maps, and I absolutely love looking for them. It's just extra money in your pocket. Now, also, I would love to go over another topic of just the combat system in this game. A little brief overview. Now, hand-to-hand combat is also really fun in this game, but it sometimes feels a little clunky to a point where it's like, you know, do I really want to do this? But then other times it feels really smooth, so it makes up for it. But I think it's a mechanic that they can, you know, a little bit smoothen up here and there with a little bit of updates, but you know, it's actually pretty fun just to fight people and beat the living crap out of them, like this man that just pulled me off my horse randomly. Now, with using guns in this game, I don't think it really matters to discuss it. I mean, it feels smooth to me, It feels clean, but we all cheat anyways, and we'll use Deadeye just to kill all of our enemies as fast as we can, so it's whatever. And even in this game, there's little fun story missions where you're like, you can save people's lives and hone your gun skills and just have a little fun with it, like this poor fella right here. He's probably like, you know what, I'm gonna end my life, and then I was like, you know what, blah! You thought! And you also can compete in some gun dueling. Now, you can win some quick cash with this and almost win every time, unless you're me, because I'm just complete trash. And there's also some friendly competitions with random strangers you can meet around the map, like this fine gentleman. He challenged me to a little shooting contest for only 10 bucks, but 10 bucks in this game is actually a lot of money. They're easy to win if you have any shooting skill at all. And this guy, you know, I felt like he was an amateur. He came all the way up from Mexico, and I was like, bro, let me just smoke you, take out your $10, and let's just get this out of the way real quick. But in the end, he challenged me again, and he freaking won. And now there's a lot of things you can do with this situation, and this is one of them. Be gone, bitch! Now I'm just going to take all my money back off this man. That's one of the best decisions I've ever done in my life. Now, along with honing your gun skills, you should go out hunting consistently. It's probably one of the best ways to make money in the single player. You can go out and take out a deer real quick or any animal and then just hunt it down and finish it off, put it out of its misery, because you know it's the humane thing to do, not just let it run away. Now, after you're done hunting this animal down, you can skin it, gut it, you know, take its meat off, get that high quality pelt and bring it down to the butcher and sell it. Now, there's different items in the game you can get that you can upgrade. Now, there's different clothing items in the game that you can upgrade with certain pelts that will help you get better quality pelts, get better upgrades, just generally make your life a lot better in this game. It's a highly recommended thing to do. Now, there's a lot of other things to do. If you're tired of hunting down deer and, you know, bounty hunting and making yourself look like a crazy lunatic, you should walk around, you know, explore, even find like little animals like this that just feels good to pet them in game. I don't know why. It's just funny just to walk up and pet a dog and then, you know, just discover new things. Like if you walk to your HQ, now this is your base. This is your main base of operations throughout pretty much the whole storyline. Now, this is where you can get a lot of benefits for your actual character and the camp. I've actually never ran into the red zone to make your, you know, the people in your camp mad, so I don't know what happens. But you can upgrade, you know, food, beer, cards, just entertainment in general to make you have more variety in what you want to do in the game. And I think that's really cool feature they added in this game just to benefit yourself and to benefit the AI in the game. So that's pretty cool. Now, a little feature in this game that I think is pretty cool too is in your camp you can change your clothing and you can equip things to your horse. And now your horse is pretty much a mobile armor. You can put clothes in it for different climates. You can put a freaking rack of weapons in there. I think that's probably, you know, the most cool thing in the game too is you just have an arsenal and your horse is your arsenal. Like you can bring all your guns with you and all your clothes with you that you want to change for changing environments. So I think that's a really cool feature. And even in the camp, we have a freaking face shaving kit right over here, dude. Like for real. You don't even have to go all the way out to the barbershop to give a nice fresh trim if you want your character to be looking fresh all the time. So that is also a very cool feature they added in the game, is just to have that, you know, opportunity to cut your face right there. And the story in this game, don't even get me started. Like this note right here. And the story just goes in so depth with the smallest of things, even just going around meeting your lover that you haven't seen in like 10 years. The story is pretty insane in this game, how in depth it actually goes with it. But I don't really want to talk too much about the story because the story is something you guys should experience for yourselves. You guys should really go out and get this game. This game will take a lot of time to, you know, go through the whole game, so I feel like it's an overall really good experience for you guys. I feel like the story is one of the best I've seen in a while so far of what I've seen and what I've played, but the story itself isn't the best part of the game. I think just going around gambling your money away, you know, doing the small things in this game is what brings joy to the actual play, the actual gameplay of this game. I mean, I gamble a lot in this game, and I don't really win a lot, but I won here, so that's all that matters. But one reason why you guys should actually get this game, and it's actually the main reason you guys should get this game, as you can see here, is John Marston's in the freaking game from the first one.